And welcome back to another CH Sports production. We are back here at Buxton Woods for the conclusion of the 2021 Great Eagle Open. My name is Chris Nelson, and I'm joined in the booth by my good friend Zach Todd. How you doing today, Zach?
I'm doing well. Good to be back. Looking at that goofy photo.
Coverage sponsors, of course, are Flight Towel, Upper Park Disc Golf, and Resistance Discs. We're going to jump right into hole one. I have, I think a 4-stroke lead on the card, myself at 11 down, and the rest of the card are coming in at 7.
Can't see it.
But basically, hole one, we talked about this in the first round, but a roller is a great play to get nice and skinny through those trees.
Oh my goodness.
Jando is trying to take a big boy route, which he can totally hit, but he just didn't get enough height or ante into that to push it all the way down the tree line. He's going to have some work to do.
Daniel, he's got some stank on that forehand. This is another great play. Forehand roller. He's just got to get it over that little gully.
Oh, there it is. Wow, that got way down there. Both of you. Rollers, go.
That'll work out great. And Emmit Kison coming down from Washington. Seen his face at a couple of our local events. Trying to take that hyzer line, but it's just going to come out a little low.
Yeah, he's got some work to do. Tough. I mean, that's not a bad spot to be. It's really tough to just get through the initial tree line when you're trying to lay it up through there. So.
Jando got a lot of trees in between him and the basket, but I think he's going to find his way. That was a good looking shot.
Daniel's way up here. This is very ideal. Nice, easy jump putt. To a birdie look. And you still haven't got to your drive.
Love jump putting for the second shot on this hole, and I'm just going to pitch it up nice and easy, take my birdie, and move on.
Good job there.
Good little bid there from Emmit. But he's going to take his par.
Jando with the birdie. Oh, sorry, y'all. Excuse me if I call him Jando. Justin Anderson. It's his nickname. He loves that nickname. We all know him as Jando.
Yeah, I call him Jando as well. But yeah, great first putt for him. Always feels great to hit that first one of the round. Get your confidence going.
Daniel getting his cleanup birdie. Yours could be drop in.
Yeah, so 3 birdies, 1 par to start our round. Hole 1, only 475, so really a par 4 you'd like to get. I will drop in my birdie. Yeah, for me, coming into a round with this sort of lead, we'll check out our scoreboard. I'm coming in and get that birdie to 12 under par. We got Justin and Daniel at 8 and Emmit at 7. Basically, my main goal here is to start off strong and don't let these guys kind of get anywhere close to me, so I can just kind of coast the rest of the way.
1 for 1 so far. This is looking good. Just got to push through. Hit something heavy there.
Yeah, I heard a smack back there, but that's kind of what this hole is, right? You hit the gap and you kind of hope.
That's way inside, right?
Justin there is just a little bit too early. A little inside, as he said. To push through. Gets through. It's a little,
not a bad result. It's just a little wide on that release.
good.
This looks great from Emmit, but he's going to need it to hook up and get over to the left towards that pin.
2 for 2 on the forehand layups for Justin.
This is so guarded now.
Smart just to lay this up.
You can see how much stuff is in the way between the tee and the basket. It's all 3 of us forced to lay up.
It's a talent.
Jando giving me some respect. And Emmit, yeah, just pushed it too straight and found himself way back in there, which is not easy to do.
Yeah,
It's tough too. It's just buried in a tree line.
Really hard to get that far back.
I don't even know how you get back there because it's impossible to get back to it. So
Yeah, it took us a while to find his disc, but unfortunate for him after hitting the tee shot he probably was looking for. So bogey for Emmett. Yep. Pars for the rest of us. Pretty typical on the hole. It's just none of us really got through on the tee shots. So settle for those pars. Hole 3, pretty short, 280. I'm just gonna be throwing a flippy mid, and that comes out way late, but we get some of that old Scott Withers love out here at Buxton. Get a nice little redirect.
About 5% of the game out here in Buxton. A little bit of luck.
I don't know, but I heard it bounce a few times.
That's a good line. As long as it stays up there, you have a birdie look.
Yeah, both those shots are more the ideal shape. Really, you just want to get something neutral to slightly flippy, headed up this hill. It's pretty uphill, so.
It says 280, plays more like 320 or so.
Yeah.
Should be putting.
Well, here I am after that little redirect, probably 40, 45.
Get him.
All right. Starting off strong, 2 for 3.
Confidence booster there. Definitely, like I said, looking to start off strong, not give these guys any strokes early. Try and keep my lead as we get a nice replay. I'm able to extend and lift the putter in the air. And that's probably my main concern.
Get him. Yeah, I kept going. Plays for cheap.
All right, a lot of holes here to play. Really got up there. Shot for the birdie. It can be hard when you drive it like Daniel did through the left side because you kind of hope you don't touch one of those trees and kick it right off its line.
So, yeah, Kitchens and Anderson are parked for 2. So that birdie putt feels just a bit more important to hit. Keep my 4-stroke lead on these guys, but we're all 2 down through 3. Emmett with that unfortunate bogey on 2 is just over par, but still holding strong at 6 down.
Entering hole 4, another birdie look right before we go into the 3 wooded holes. You're just trying to maintain pars for those at least. That's a big skip.
Oh, I think it's Saturday.
Did you have a big skip there? Couldn't really see through the tree line.
Yeah, it was a little inside, but
Oh,
got a nice little
yeah.
check skip instead of a flare skip. Ando just a little early, but he's throwing something nice and fast. Still gets to the bucket.
Yeah, this is a little bit far there.
Yeah,
Long
nice
putt, but-
smooth forehand from Daniel, but
it's shorter.
juiced it a little bit.
Too strong of an arm. Okay, this is smooth. This should sit well.
Oh man.
Oh no. As soon as I say it.
Give me a break.
Yeah, you're just hoping not to see that when you hit the line on this hole. You just don't want to see the disc move at all, but very difficult to do.
Right, no. The little tree line. It's got to be in the right position in those back tree lines. Sometimes you have a look, sometimes you don't.
Yeah, you can see me here. I'm trying to find one of those gaps. Get down on a knee.
You're like 12 feet from the basket.
Nice. Yeah, very common thing on this hole. You push it just past the basket and you're just going to have some tricky stuff. Daniel, this is his comebacker for par, and even him, I know he did not want to go past this basket on his first putt. Yeah, it's just awkward. Oh. Both of them clipping one of the branches coming out and not connecting.
Tough bogey for Daniel to swallow after having a pretty nice drive there, but cover. You and Jando took the birdies there. You're maintaining your lead above Jando. Got the 4-stroke lead. Justin takes second place by 2 strokes now because of Daniel's little 3-putt. And Emmett stays with par at 6 down. Right before we go into hole 5, we're going to kick it on off to our sponsors, and we'll be right back in just a second. See you soon.
Right, heading into hole 5, kind of the start of the tough stretch of 4 holes here. This one's a par 4, just trying to hit that initial gap off the tee and see where your second shot starts from.
Yeah, just want to have a good look down the tunnel on the second shot.
There you go. Thank you, sir.
Good start.
Yeah,
So
both
far,
Jando
so
and I.
good.
Pretty textbook. Emmett,
Hit
a
through it.
little right, and looks like he got a decent kick.
Yeah, got lucky with the kick for sure. This one's pushing a little too straight in that backwoods. You can push too straight, get caught up in that back tree. Hopefully it got over left enough.
This is what you're left with if you don't hit that first gap off the tee. You're kind of extending a difficult forehand into making it a really difficult forehand. He's got a long way to go from there to the basket. See where he ends up.
It was a pretty good effort by Emmett, honestly.
Yeah. Daniel, that just needs to sit, and if it did, it should be pretty good.
You are doing a great job with your height controls here. That's got to sit as well. Don't do it.
No.
Got in the first round.
You know,
Didn't...
Yeah, it sat in the first round.
Take one roll out on the
Yeah, yeah. I'm totally okay with that. Jando, that's the new Discmania splice that he's been loving. That thing is so overstable.
That was quiet.
Seeing it sat up there. You can have a look. That's coming in hot. That's probably a good tree sit.
Good tree. Yeah, maybe a good tree there for Emmett. That was coming in with some speed. I'm just going to lay up, take the par. No reason to do anything else at this point.
Mhm. There we go.
Ooh.
Great putt.
Yeah,
And-
nice little weak side grab. But
It's a dangerous putt. I think can roll away. But he did a great job sticking in
Mhm.
the chains, especially Daniel's putt. I mean, he knows that. His little highs are coming in.
yeah.
Gets a lot of rollaways when it happens.
So this is Jando for birdie. This is a big stroke, and out of his hand, he knew he kind of just pulled it. It was an awkward putt in between those trees. Oh,
Fully chained.
yeah, maybe just it was definitely high, but pretty centered. Not a
Yeah.
putt that should have come out.
Yeah, just fought through that gap in the chain.
So really unfortunate.
should have just straddled it at first when I was trying to.
You know, Jana was only about less than 20 feet for birdie, and now has to settle for the bogey and ultimately lose a stroke to me. So
Yeah, that was.
You'll extend your lead to a 5-stroke lead above Daniel and Justin here.
it gives me a little breathing room, but you know, not. You just hate to see that at any time on the course, especially during a tournament.
Yeah, absolutely, especially when you played the second shot so well. All right, this is a hole where you're just trying to get through. You hope you have a great drive.
Oh, that's okay. Though.
That is still a good drive. That is still a good drive.
That's a little better than round one, but
That's gorgeous.
kind of gets a kick all the way to the right, and I've been over there so many times. I'm actually excited to get that far right because I know there's
Yeah.
not a gap over there.
Mm-hmm. A pretty big gap. Easy rollers, easy jump putts. Great shot.
Mhm.
Emmit with a great shot. Lands in the middle of the fairway. Fantastic.
That's ideal. Jando cooking on his Pink Panther PD2, but that's a little overcooked.
You might.
We'll see what he ends up with.
You got down there quite a way as well.
And if you guys are looking for forehand roller practice, come play this hole.
Just come
Here
play
I
Buxton
am.
in general.
Yeah, honestly. But this shot was sick.
No, thank you.
Oh, yes. Beautiful tree.
Yeah, you got so many trees up there, you're just hoping to hit something, but I put that thing down exactly how I wanted. And I'll have a birdie putt. Jando, you're getting hole 6, pretty much. Forehand roller number 3.
That's a lot
and
of cut. We're going to go, no.
just never stood up for Daniel, but you got some distance on it.
Skip up into there. That's a smart play. That's a very smart play.
Great shot.
Yeah, that was his tee shot, so textbook, up and down, most likely birdie for Emmit.
I'm just trying to get up there to save his par.
Oh,
A little bit of work.
yuck. This is where my forehand roller ended up. I got this tree kind of obstructing me, but
Doing yoga much?
open enough. Oh, definitely helps.
Yes, it does.
Back-to-back bogeys for Jando. I take the birdie on 6, so really opening things up here.
There we go. And its first birdie of the day. Nice job. It's a great one to have it on, too.
Mm-hmm.
Taking par on this hole. Birdie on the area. Well, you took par. So it's.
Yep.
No, you took a birdie on the last hole, so on 5. So that's a great job. Good now through that. One down by Daniel. You get your birdie. You keep your lead above Daniel on the 6-stroke lead. Or you extend your lead. Wow.
Yeah, up to 6 now, so really clear in the field here. Hole 7, pretty simple, just downhill, little flick. Basket's in the right position. That's my mortar, and I liked it out of my hand, and it just never really got to the ground, so I'll have a little work to do on the green.
This looks great, too. This is the ace
Ooh.
run.
Dang. Good looking shot.
Yeah.
Cut that corner just a little early. That's how you look for an ace. Just like that.
Ooh. Daniel off the cage.
Pretty good.
Ugh. It's Chando's mutant, and you gotta throw those things so hard to get him to go even 250. Just crazy stable.
Get in there. Great effort.
Good effort.
And so here I am. Camera doesn't really show it, but I am slightly down from the basket here, so it's an uphill, maybe 25-footer. Bonk. Not quite.
And you have that tree in your back as well, making a very comfortable putt.
Jando for the par. Oh, man.
That was just a little bit too right, too high.
Now, you see a couple of those spit outs, and you're just, now it's in everybody's head, right? Emmett's a little short. Daniel,
Oh no!
man.
Oh, that was fully through
So,
the chains too. No way.
that was so soft. Daniel just lobbed it from, like, what, 15 feet max, and the chains just said, no thank you.
Yeah, mine legit hit the
Yeah, I swear there's someone out here that just, you know, gets some canola oil, baby oil, and rubs them on the chains before these tournaments.
Yeah, so that, frustration all around. I mean, another bogey for Jando. So it's 3 straight. 2 of them just due to spit outs. And that really takes the wind out of your sails.
Yeah, so that basket was evil.
Pars. Yeah, my lead is intact. But at this point, I'm more thinking about how we need to hit these baskets to have our putts stick. Hole 8 is a great one. Uphill, throwing something hard and fast right through that gap. And if you hit that gap and don't hear a big thunk, you should be putting at the basket.
Yes. I like to keep the drive a little bit low and try and skip it off that dirt up into it just so you don't bring in the branches.
Yep.
I heard something. The mistake is definitely to go left because you have a little bit of room over there with the putt. This looks great.
Yeah,
You get skipped to me?
you just don't want to hear that nasty thunk sound. There's a lot of trees.
There we go.
Jando, that nice low line you were talking about, and that should putt.
Daniel's hyzer putt is perfect for this, right through the trees. Just a little right.
Alright, so let's see. Jando.
Great birdie.
It's like, I have
Dude,
no
great
idea
group of
what-
drives.
I love his commentaries. That was dead center. He had no idea whether it was going to stick or jump out. You know? Just unfortunate, but it's the game we play. Nice replay of Jando's putts. He's putting with those new Sweden P2s. Feels super nice.
Yeah, they do. They feel great. Oh no.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, this is a bonus birdie, and all y'all looking for. Right, all of you
Yeah.
have birdie looks. This is great. Fantastic drive by you. Wow.
Yeah, I got a little fortunate going high and missing all those branches and getting clean, but that's one of my better drives on the hole for
Were
sure.
you above the basket there?
I was, yeah.
Wow. Rarely do you ever see a drive above the basket. It says 298. Does not play 298.
No, probably plays almost 400, honestly.
Yeah, and through a tough gap. So, great job there, extending your lead. Gotten by 7 now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 5 down through 8, and exactly what I was looking to do. Just come out of the gates hot, kind of not letting these guys really sniff any chance at the lead. So far so good. Hole 9, my favorite out here at Buxton, but if I remember correctly, this day we had like a 20-minute backup here, so this is body's a little stiff, and it showed. My tee shot was way early, way left. Have some work to do on that one. Jando again.
And it looks like there's a tailwind on this hole. Normally we are thinking headwind.
Oh my god. That's
Yeah,
like that too.
yeah. So both of us just not really connecting. That looks more like it from Emmett.
That's great. Get left and under the tree line. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Good shot.
Yeah, that's.
Like this shot from Daniel. Maybe he wanted it to be a little flatter, but he'll get down there.
Yeah, this is another one of those bonus birdies. Back to back 8 and 9.
Wow, so I really shanked that shot. I am early of the corner. I have to do some kind of tricky little upshot approach on this hole. Not fun, but looks like I'll get through, have a chance at the par.
Great job controlling that. Underneath the branches.
Oh,
That was such a good looking shot.
that's gonna be an interesting spot for Jando.
Yeah, he's gonna have to hope that he has some stretching ability like you do.
Yeah, right behind that
behind that
thick tree. Same for kitchens. Oh man, I hate that spot.
There we go.
Oh my goodness.
The rest of the round now, you're just gonna see him. Stay.
Oh, see, look, you
That's
nitpicked it
like,
out.
because those putts look the same as his last ones, and his last ones just went right through. So putting is hard enough, but when the basket doesn't do you any favors.
Just really picked a great spot.
This spot sucks.
Yeah.
There's really no way here for him to shot out to the right. There's like 2 trees. And yeah, it's gonna cost him. Unfortunate.
Nice.
There we go. Great birdie.
Wow.
He really got down there.
Sick drive from Emmit.
Wow. Yeah, another one of those holes where you just don't normally see a disc go past the basket right there. And great job, Emmit.
Yeah, I'm probably breathing a sigh of relief for that par. Hitting that early corner and getting under those trees really is not fun. But yeah,
Well,
so after our front 9, I find myself at 16 down, the rest of the card at 8. So pretty casual heading into the back 9 here. We'll see if any of these guys can get super hot or if I just fall apart.
great job by Emmit, honestly. It looked like Justin and Daniel are kind of getting away from him, and he battles back. Excited to see what's going to lay out in the back 9.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys there. Thank you.
Hey guys, Colin here with CH Sports. I just wanted to give a huge shout out to my coverage sponsors. These videos would not be able to come to life without these people's help, so I really appreciate it. There's plans starting as low as $3 a month, and every single dollar helps grow the channel. If you would like to see your name or business listed in the credits of every single one of my videos, please head over to patreon.com/chsports.